It is September the 26th, 2021. I'm Andy, and this is the Minorcan Mullet Report from the Golden Ray Rec Site in the St.simons Sound. Early morning today for the Minorcan Navy. Up and out, and Section 5 was on its way into the Port of Brunswick. Got in and we got some pretty close video of the damage. Question now is how much and where is the rest of the side of the ship here. What's it going to take to get that back out? That'll be interesting to see how they advance on the cleanup. It looks like it's a pretty large piece of the side of the ship. It's going to be interesting to see how that part is recovered. Really see in here how much and how extensive the damage was. This ship just kind of laying on this corner, which is a relatively fragile. We talked about this before. These ships are relatively fragile. There's not a lot of stability built into the ship because of how they have to operate. They have to be open in the center for these vehicles to be loaded efficiently onto the ship, unloaded. So, there are not a lot of bulkheads and things like that. It really can't be because they couldn't get the vehicles crossed over or around those types of structures. So it's interesting. The whole ship, they're interesting how they're constructed. But they are relatively fragile. But up early, getting you guys some video. And I gotta say, I think this is like one of the quickest times they have turned around the ship from loading it onto a barge or dry dock and have it back on its way into the port. And one thing that was a little different from this time is that they moved this section at the low tide. Usually, we just see that activity moving in or out of the environmental barrier at a high tide. But today it was pulled out on the low when the tide slowed down before the incoming change. And they got headed to the Port of Brunswick. This all happened about 7 in the morning. And we just were able to get out and catch a little bit of this. Little shots of the support structure they had to put on that dry dock to hold this massive piece of the Golden Ray.
Yeah, Cheetah, this is Rachel. I've got to get the 1209 out of there and take it out to the job site. You just slip it out of the way, I'll get in there and get out of your way.
Hey, Minorcan Navy, I hope you enjoyed the video. Another piece of the ship out of the water, out of the sight, in the Port of Brunswick. This is awesome news. Hey, if you guys are just stumbling across the channel for the first time, we're going to ask to go ahead and subscribe. Give us some thumbs up. We love getting comments. And most of all, we want you guys to stay safe out there.